Hello everyone, this is Sonia with Stamping Round the Dining Room Table. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. If you do not have a demonstrator of your own, I would be happy to be yours. You can go to my webpage, stamproundthetable.stampinup.net. There you can find out more about me. You can see our products, you could place an order, and you could, and something's wrong with my computer. I hope this is playing because suddenly, oh my goodness. Okay. Hopefully that is. Looking at on my computer, it didn't look like anything was happening. There, now it is. All right. Sorry about that. There. Okay. Try this again. This is my webpage, stamproundthetable.stampinup.net. There you can see our products. You can place an order. You could join my team. You could sign up to have a workshop. Any questions, anything I can help you with, please reach out to me. You can private message me here, or, you know, there's more information here that you can hopefully just reach out to me and I'll do my best to answer your questions. Okay, so today I am going to be showing you the Fitting Florets Collection. This became available November 1st, and it goes until January 4th for the collection, which the collection includes a bundle, an additional stamp set, some bling, and some DSP. Now, the bundle is going to be in our mini catalog, which starts in January. Okay, but the bling, the Christmas, the additional Christmas stamp set, and the DSP it's while supplies last for those things, or at the latest January 4th. Okay, so if those are things you want, don't take a long time to get them because they could sell out. This will still be available. Okay, so the end of last week was a little bit difficult for me. I knew I wanted to rearrange stuff in my house, and I ended up put my back out a little bit, and it wasn't even about moving the furniture. It was more taking a drawer out, and it wouldn't come, and I must not have been at the right angle for, body posture wise, bad girl. Anyway, so I ended up I knew I'd put a note on that I couldn't do my Friday. I wouldn't be able to do the Facebook Live on my Fun Fold Friday, and I hope to do it over the weekend, but I just needed to do some extra stretches for my back and just kind of take it easy. And I just knew, because I stand to do this, and I just knew my back wouldn't take it. So I apologize for all of that. So to get to the business at hand, here is the stamp set and the dies that are included in this set. All right, so there's 13 stamps, 13 dies, and you see they have some oval frames, and they have some greenery here and things that they'll cut out like a stamped image. So there's that. And then here is the framed and festive, I can't even talk. Christmas thing. So I did make up storyboards. Okay, so let me just see, because I put this in a little closer. I'm going to try and leave it here for a few minutes anyway. So this is the stamps with the framed floret stamp set. So celebrate, just a little reminder that you are loved, so lucky to call you friend, thank you with all my heart, for a special person on a special day, wishes for a beautiful birthday. And then here you can see I stamped, and then I stamped and cut out with the dies each of the things that are part of the set. So there's this flower, there's these leaves, there's this other flower, there's this these leaves, there's a little sprig, there's these flowers here, and then this and these flowers. Okay, and then on the back, I cut out all of these. So here's these two frames. Okay, and oh, I don't know if I brought them in. I thought I had them, but they probably do somewhere here, but because I was behind it, I thought I was doing well, and then suddenly, I'm late. So here's these frames, and they do cut out the center ovals on these. So you do have two ovals that you could use just the ovals if you wanted. Okay, let me pull this down a little bit. This is like, you know, a sprig. This is some leaves that are with, and then these are the ones that cut out the stamped images. Okay, and then just to show you this one with the hearts in it, if I can get it. This does not cut out the oval, it just cuts out the hearts in an oval shape. And we currently do not have an oval big enough to cut the outside of that out. So, but what was I going to say? But that could be, you know, just put the, that could be a piece like on the front of your card, and that would just be, and then you could stamp something on the inside. Let me just see. This does, I think this fits on the in. Yeah, so you could even put that, I didn't do it, but you could line that up. So then you could cut the center out and you could stamp something in there if you wanted. Okay. So one of the things with these here, and some of these will cut out the paper. Oh, before I do that, here was the Christmas ones stamped. 'Tis the season to be jolly. May the season be filled with peace and joy. Have yourself a merry little Christmas. From our home to yours, Noel, fa la 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 la, Merry Christmas, and from all of us. You can get just the bundle and not get this, or you can get just this, okay? You can get just the stamps, you know, if you don't do dies. You can get just the designer series paper, you can get just the gold embellishments, you know, it's your choice really with that. And I was going to show you something. So I know. I'll bring out the paper now. Silly me. And then I'll show you how you can, some of them you can cut out things. So this is the designer series paper, and you know, the papers are all two-sided. So one side, here's the first side of this, and then there's the back. Okay. This one and the back of that. So gingham, like a gingham-y type thing. A lot of us like that. And here's this, and there's the back side of that. Here's this back side, front of this one, the back of that. See, it's got little sprigs on it. I don't know how well you can see that. And then this one is very similar to the first one, but it's smaller. And then here's the back side, almost like a basket type weave look. Okay, so let me just show you here. I have to think about it for a minute. And I did cut out a couple of these. This will cut out some of the, this one cuts out, whoop, helps if I put it, you have to put the cutting side down. This cuts out that one. And here's the other one. I can't see it. This one, okay. So it cuts out these and these. All right. Now, then, what else here? I know there's some other, wait, what did I, paper's all right here. These, this one will cut out. I just tell you, but I have to get in the right, I just have to get the right direction. Is that the one? Wait, maybe this, some of these do. So the smaller one, the big ones, no, but the little bit smaller ones, the bigger of those two will cut out. And it kind of can look, this the same thing when you stamp it. It almost looks like you're not in the right spot, but it's because they fold over. Like this one, I did get it over a little bit to that side, but see how these fold over? So when you line it up, it can look like, wait, let me pay attention here to what I'm doing. It can almost look like you're not lined up, but you are. This one I did get a little bit over, but really you are, because it goes, see, there's this extra line here. So it's like the petals tipped up or folded up, whatever you want to say. And oh, here it is. So the littler ones on here, this will cut out, not the tiny ones, but and see, not these big ones, but this size, it cuts out. And I don't know that this cuts anything on that. No, that's too big. And I'm trying to think what else. Yeah, I thought there was something else, but anyway. So if you get it, you just can play around with it and just see, you know. Or some of these are big enough that if you did want a fussy cut, you could. Okay, so. All right, now the other thing I was going to show you was the colors that Stampin' Up! Recommends. Okay, Balmy Blue is one, Night of Navy, Blushing Bride, Polished Pink, Evening Evergreen, no, I said the wrong one, Soft Succulent, now Evening Evergreen, and Crushed Curry. Okay, so those colors are what they recommend. Now, I did see there, it looked like there was a little bit of one of our browns, I'm not sure which one, in the stem of some of these flowers. Let me just see. Right here. So it might be Early Espresso. Yeah, I think it's Early Espresso. You can see it a little better there. Okay, so, but again, like always, if you think there's another color in here that you like that would coordinate, go for it. You know, it's what you think, not necessarily what they think. Okay, so, all right, let me just see here. I only had time to put one card together for you before starting, if I can find it here. And this is one where you can see I did cut out, use the dies to cut these out. And after I got this on here, I was on with glue, and I realized, oh, I would have been a little happier if I had it down a little more. That was my original intention, but it's fine. It doesn't look bad. And I really kind of liked it. As I said, it's almost like a basket weave or basket type feel. And I did want a little bit of the Balmy Blue to show around the edges. Okay, I did stamp this with the Evening Evergreen, but you could choose a different color. I didn't do the inside, but I would put a piece of white inside and probably stamp a couple of the flowers in there. And then either when I get, and you know, usually I do it when I get ready to mail it, but I'd either stamp a sentiment inside, or I'd write a note. Thank you with all my heart. Thank yous. A lot of times we do like to write a little note inside, you know, to make it a little more personal. Okay, so what Stampin' Up! Told us about this paper was that they asked the person who did this, and it was the same lady who did the Horizon, Beyond the Horizon paper that was earlier in the year. But they said to her they wanted it to be things that could be used year-round. So that's kind of a big task. But if you look, like these are kind of more springy, summery maybe. You can go into the fall. And then these could be more fall, even almost Christmassy. Okay, and I had an idea for this now. So I thought that's got a Night of Navy background. So I thought I'd get a Night of Navy card base. So this card base is 8.5 by 5.5. So 8.5 this way, 5.5 this way, and then it's scored at 4 1/4. So when it folded, it's 4 1/4 by 5.5. And this can either go this direction and open like this, or it can go this way. And for this one, I decided to open it this way. And I cut this paper down. Okay, and this is 4 by 5 1/4. And get my little silicone mat so that hopefully I don't get any ink all over, or glue. And I'm just using some liquid glue here. And you do carry that glue, but it's really whatever adhesive you prefer. So it could be liquid glue, it could be a tape runner. Oh, look, I've got, let me just see if I can get some of this ink off my finger. Okay, and then I looked at these sprigs and I realized that they are like some of our punches. Now, this is a retired punch, okay? This sprig here, but I still have it. I keep my retired punches. I don't get rid of them. And we have another one that is in our annual catalog that has, do I have the annual copy of the annual catalog handy? I think maybe not. But there's one in there that, darn, I just had it too. It's because my room is a mess. I've had quite a bit going on here. And, but anyway, there's another one, and it's got a flower and a sprig that's very similar. And so if you didn't have this retired one or something like this, you could get the other from our catalog. I will, in the comments, I will add whatever that one is, especially since I have all these catalogs, and I did just have it here earlier, and it's not within reach right now. So, but I will add that so that if you did want to get that, you could, because there is not a die in this set that cuts this. Okay, but I thought this is the polished pink. Okay, and I thought, oh, I'll just do that, and I want to add, and now I might want to trim this down a little bit. I thought I'm going to put stamp on a piece of white. "'Tis the season to be jolly," and I think I want to trim that down just a little, so I'm going to put it a little bit more over to the side. It's okay. There was some darker ink on this earlier, so maybe let me just see here. Where's my chamois? Let me just see, because I don't like how that's stamped. It was it's a little blurry, a little fuzzy. So let me see. Now, let me make sure, so I'm in a little closer than I am sometimes. Let me just back out a little bit there. So I want to make sure you can see what I'm doing. Okay, I'm going to try it like that. Ooh. This one I just did, and then I think I like the first one better. Guess what I'm saying with the first one? Oh well. Sometimes I'll have to play around with it. I might need to re-ink it. There'd been somehow there has been a darker spot on it, of like a spot on it of darker ink, and I saw it right before I went live, and so I did I not do that straight? There. Maybe this just a little more. There. I think, oh, maybe this side a little bit. All right, so there, I'm going to do that. Now, I'm just going to do it with white, but if you wanted, that's the white on there. But sometimes, I just want to show you, sometimes, if I can get a piece that's going to meet our needs here. It's a little bigger than I need, but I can show you. I think I like it like that, and I'm going to put these sprigs with it, but sometimes I like having like a very small, because it makes, but this is so dark there, I don't want to put another layer. Sometimes, like if this is white and say the background was white, it might be too light. So, and actually I'm probably gonna, I think I'm gonna put that over just a little bit to the side and put a couple of these like this. Do I want a third one here? Do I like it just, or do I want, let's see, one, I think, or maybe even over here. Does that give me a little more room? Just trying to see where I like these sprigs the best. And obviously these can be any color you want. I could also have done them in Balmy blue. Let me try a Balmy blue one too. Just where's my Balmy blue? Oh, not that one. On my little scraps here. Is this going to be big enough? I think it is. That's it. Yep. I might not. I'm going to do it this way because I don't know. See, I'm afraid. To me, that blends in too much. So I am gonna, if I'm gonna use it, I'm gonna. All right. So where's my glue? Right here. So I'm gonna put just a dot of glue here. And put that like that. And if you want, oh, I didn't put that down yet. That's okay. And dot of glue here. Part was I wasn't sure exactly where I might want this to sit. Whoops. Let me try this again. I don't know how well I like those there. I'm just going to play around with them a little. I don't know, it almost feels like it's too much, but one didn't feel like enough. Well, I'm going to leave it like that. They're kind of, and I kind of intertwine them. And I guess the other choice on there could be something like that. But again, I think it goes into the background too much. Yeah, I think I like that better. And I think I'm going to pop that up with my dimensionals. So I'm going to go one in each corner and one in the middle. But this, and one of the things with this is it's not necessarily the, as you can tell, it's not really the traditional colors of Christmas. And sometimes that's nice. No, this one I didn't get off. I think I only took 4 off. Yep. And I forgot to mark those so I would know, did I take them off or didn't I? Okay, like that. And where's the other thing we can do here is, and it's very difficult to see, so I don't know if you can see, but there are little swirls. I don't think that camera picks it up. You know, there's little swirls in the gold. And where's my take your pick tool? I'm going to put this, I'm going to put one here. in there. I'm going to do it like that. And the inside again will be a piece of white, which I don't even know if I have. I may have a piece I can use. It's still going to be bigger than I want, so I got to cut it down a little. Ooh, that's got something on it. Try this again. These are bigger than I need. Where's my, I'd like it to be. My goodness. Do it this side. 5. It's a little bigger than 5. By 3 3/4. You can do it bigger. This is the size I tend to like the best inside my cards. It shows a little bit more of the card base color. But, so 'tis the season to be jolly. So go here and let's see, what might I want to put on the inside? I think I'll just do, because they don't have a stamp. They don't have stamps that match this exact, really, but other than this little one, maybe I'll do that one, because that's the closest. And where did that black come from? That was on there before. How did I don't even understand that. Wow. Came out, it feels like it came out of nowhere. All right, I'm going to have to really play around with it later. Now, and I was thinking from the inside, what does it say? 'Tis the season to be jolly. What might I say with it? I'm just going to say Merry Christmas on the inside. Oh, wait. I don't think I want that in pink when I have those in pink. Oh, where's my scrap paper? Piece of scrap paper. I think it's going to be too much. I think I'm going to want it, one of the blues. So here's Merry Christmas. Do my little auditioning, as my sister likes to call it. Try the Balmy blue. I think I might do that one, or the other color would be Night of Navy, which is probably too dark, especially with, but we'll see. Okay, so what do I like the best? Do I like the pink? Do I like the dark blue's not bad, or do I like, ooh, get this, come on. Do I like the Balmy blue? So here's the front. I think I'm going to do it in Balmy blue. I almost think that the Night of Navy may be too much. Okay. Yeah, a couple little, I don't see my, oh, here it is. A little bit of, anyway, I'm going to leave it. Clean this off so I'm not making a bigger mess somewhere, and play around with my, I do not understand where that darker color came from. Was it on my fingers? Maybe, and on my hand, and I touched it. I don't know. I'm not happy to that, but what am I going to do right now? I have to clean it a little later, and I can maybe put a little, ink it a little, and hopefully that'll fix the issue here. And this is a mess. Everything's a mess today. There. I put that over there. Hopefully as much off my fingers as I can. All right, now this is going to go on the inside, so I will just do this. So there's that one. Okay, 'tis a seem to be jolly. Merry Christmas. All right. Oh my goodness. Let's see if I can do one more really quickly here, because I kind of wanted to do something with this, because this also did kind of remind me of Christmas. And what I was thinking, okay, so I have this on the front. It's Evening Evergreen. The other color in there is this one, the Soft Succulent. Let me just, I think I like it on, oh, that's nice too. Do I like it here, or do I like it better? Anyway, and then what I thought I would do, let me just see what I've got over here with my embellishments. Because whatever else I do, where was my, because they're not very big, but where are they? Right here. Our red Rhinestone Basic Jewels. Kind of wish I had a little bit bigger red ones, but right, this is what we have. But I was thinking, kind of put some red on those. Another thing you could do, whoop, those are kind of small, just possibly, whoop, come on, get off my finger. Kind of thinking as I go here, I think doing this on the fly, do I have some of the extra? I know I've got more of this that was a smaller. I just cut that today, so where did I put the other piece? One of the other pieces, so that's what I got thinking. I could try, if I can find it, oh, right here. It's a little bigger piece, but let me just see my, so you could do it with the pink, or you could do it with one of the reds. Add a little red, just trying to see how it looks. See, it does look a little pinker there. And of course, I don't have, because I didn't think about that. Hold on a second. My ink pads are across the room. It's not a huge room, but just enough. It's not an easy reach. Okay. Let me just see if I get a little bit. Just put a little bit on there. Or if you have one, finger dauber might even work a little better, because it's a little, oop, now it didn't. Look at that. So really, this is really better. But, and if you wanted, it could be, you could do just on these, or you could make it a little bit more like that. Add a little bit of red there, or pink if you want the polished pink. So anyway, that's a possibility. Not so sure I like it that well, but I wanted to try it. And I can use the back of this if I don't play more with the front, or I can just use the back. So I'm going to do this now. And then I do want, so on here I'm going to just say, if I can find my, I think on this one I'm going to say, I can go on the inside maybe. I'm going to do kind of another Christmas one. I'm going to have to trim that down. So let me see, where's my, oh, I had this other, just had a thought. Make it a little more Christmassy. I think I'm going to do that, because you know what I think else I'm going to do? I had this kind of a little bit in the back of my mind, so instead of this color, I am going to do the red. And is this big enough, or do I need to, so I say that one side is a little crooked. I think I can just get it on there. Okay. I can then trim, because see, it's got this, not quite, it's not straight there. I hope it's straight everywhere else. Maybe it'll off a little, but all right, that. And what I want to do is grab, it's right over here somewhere. Here we go. Grab the red from the red and white glitter paper, glimmer paper, whatever that's in our mini catalog. Get a couple of these out if I can out of this piece. No, there's enough there to, I think maybe, oh nope, I cut. That's all right. What do we got? I didn't have it quite right, but you know what? I think it's going to work, because if I do, okay, and before I put it on the back, I just going to do this, and then I will decide what I think looks best. Maybe do one in front and one in back, kind of like this. I think that's why I like that. So put a little dot of glue on here. Stick this in back, like that. And a little bit right here. Up. What is going on? It did not want to stick. Like this. And this more like that. I think that's a little more like that. Let me hold that for a second. Don't stick to me. And then here's my, I'm going to put that over that one sprig in the back, since it was being a little stubborn. It'll help hold it there. I'm going to pop this up. And this one I'm just going to do 4 on it. They're a little bigger. Sometimes I put one in the middle, but don't think I need, we'll do it on this one. I hope I'm not sorry later, because sometimes it like pushes down in the middle. But I'm going to do this kind of like that. Get off center just a little. And then, okay, there's that. Now, do I want it on this? Or do I want it on Let me think, I had this other thought. So then I have to cut that down a little, but that's okay. Maybe too much. Let me just see. I think that red around the outside might be a little too much, but what do I like it better? Oh my gosh. Oh, hi Valentino. Oh, I think something is not. I think that's, oh my gosh. I've heard of this happening to other people. I will have to get rid of that. I don't know how. Wait a minute, maybe I can. I'm not interested in a psychic coming on and trying to. Thought it was somebody. All right, wait a second. I apologize. It's been on there for. I just looked up and it's been on there for half an hour. Oh, it's delete. Okay. Sorry about that, people. So I get for not looking up more often. All right, let me just decide this. I got to get off here. It's getting too long. And there's nobody there to tell me what you like better. If you like it better on the dark or better on the light. I like each of them. I just don't know what I like better. Maybe this one. Oh well. And let me just see before I decide for sure. I am gonna add some of these. Put one right here. Maybe like that. Okay, let me try that. I don't know if I like them exactly where they are, but anyway. Do I like it better? I think I do like it there. Let me just one more time. It could be either, as you can see. I'm going to put it on this one. Enough putzing around here. And, oh, you know what else? Yes, I am, because look what else I realize I have right here on my desk. Just meant to be. This will also help bring the darker color in a little more. Is this right here. And I think I'm going to put it right there. Look at that, because that brings that darker color in. I think I kind of like that. So there we go. All right, where's my, oh my goodness gracious, I need a glue dot. Of course, where was it? I had some. Of course, I can't find my glue dots right now, and they were right here. They were just here. I saw them earlier. Oh wait, maybe it's here. I'm actually out of the ones that are Stampin' Up! Sells, so I'm going to order some, but this is the same thing. It's just, I want it on this side there. I'm going to put this on here. And then see which side of this bow I like better. This one, this side. There. Just like that. Ta-da! Finished. Okay, let me clear the decks here a little so I can bring out the 3 cards. And I think I'm going to also make a second card kind of like this, but on the darker color. And maybe, this ribbon is from last year actually. Are in colors because these greens are in colors from 2021 to 2023. So they're only with us until the end of April. Kind of sad, but that's how it goes. Especially when you really like some colors. I love these greens. So I'll just do this so that there. Hopefully you can see those fairly well. Okay, so that's not too bad. It's not too bad. You can see those, I think, pretty well there. Okay, so all right. Whew, better stop. Thank you everyone for watching. I hope you have a great week. I'll be on YouTube tomorrow, and Lord willing, and everything goes fine the rest of the week, I will be back on Friday with a fun fold. Okay, so until we meet again, my friends, happy crafting. Bye-bye.